don't want to say I told you so, but the LockPay V2, it may not have an exploit that is causing actual dumps of the coin, but it is just slowly dumping. It looks like the contract has stopped doing its own buyback. So back in these big green candles, the contract itself was doing its own buybacks. You can see OX7D was buying $12,000, 12,000, 4,000, 7, 8,000, 11,000. So it's the same account trying their best to pump up the chart as much as it could. However, they have stopped doing their buybacks, and this is what we're seeing. Down, down, down. Still going down, still going down, still going. Yeah. Not to the moon, really. It's not looking like it's going to. And there's no sign of any reversal going on. So, again, as I say, they said it's safe. It's got a lower, what's it, inflation rate and all that kind of guff. But we're still talking about, in just over 3 days, dropping 23%. I'm pretty sure it was meant to be the max that anybody could take out was maximum 5% that you can take out per day. 5, 10, 15, we could call that. However, they've also been trying to get people to completely lock up their tokens for 12 months, 24 months, seriously long periods of time to stop anybody from selling. Clearly hasn't worked. Let's see if we actually bring the chart all the way down. You're 25, 26%. What I can say is that it looks like their 5% limit that they had on their anti-dump mechanism still seems to just not quite totally restrict the drop in price by 5% somehow. It looks like there's also nobody really buying this. Nobody is looking at the chart just now and going, well, this definitely looks like it's going to the moon. Like, if you bought it before it went live, I think this is all a fake candle. You can't really believe that candle. Maybe that was a pre-sale candle, then they just made their own value up at the top there. But it's effectively, from the 1 hour after it was launched, it's back to its same price going on there. So people haven't made the gains that they were wanting to make. At the 0.7% interest that they're gaining, it's not the big burner they're getting. So I think people are trying to pull their money out of that, put into other higher interest accounts that are doing the same thing. Lots of other cryptos trying to do an anti-dump mechanism and locking mechanism and all that kind of stuff. So just effectively trying to copy this. But it's hard. I don't know why anybody would copy it when all we see in the chart is it failing. And if it wasn't for this, so this is the real question. If it wasn't for its own buybacks, where would it be? If the if the one account didn't buy $43,000 of it, this would be really through the floor. It'd be adding up all these red candles. So the only green candles are from the contract doing its own buybacks, like proper green candles, not little drips here. Like, there may have been somebody that bought five. Oh well, let's zoom into a more recent period of time. So somebody's bought maximum 2,700. Somebody put in there. Whoops. Effectively, you're just going to see your money, the value of your money, diminish significantly faster than the interest that you're making on it. So again, when you've got a chart like this, it's very hard to bring in new investors, very hard to do any sort of advertising or marketing to shill this coin, because anybody will look at it and go, oh no, it's done its pump, it's now doing its dump. It may be a very slow dump, but it's still just going to dump. So yeah, if you've bought into LockPay, I wouldn't be bothering to hold out for a long period of time. It's not looking the best.